If your life isn't working the way you want it to, it's a system that isn't working. So you reassess and you find a new system, right? It sounds much simpler than it is, but it actually is that simple. All day, every day, we have systems that we engage in, right? Our morning routines, our evening routines, the things we're doing in our daily life, the things that we're thinking, the things that we're feeling. We have systems in place at all times that we're following. We have programs that we're following. And sometimes we continue to follow a program even when it no longer is working because it's been our routine, it's been what's familiar, it's been what we've been doing, right? And we can see this on a larger scale and on a more personal scale. But if your reality is not what you want it to be, if you're not feeling what you want to be feeling, if you're not experiencing what you want to be experiencing, right? If you're not being as efficient as you want to be, as productive as you want to be, if you're not feeling the joy, the love, the self relationship, the relationship of whatever it is that you want to be feeling or want to be experiencing, and you're not, your system isn't working. What you're doing isn't working. If you're going day to day and you're every single day you're wanting to feel things that you're not feeling, it's not working. So we're going to reassess. It's very simple. I used to be a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, and I weave that into my coaching here. So I'm always going to reference, nutrition and personal training because that's always my easiest thing. When you write a program, right? When you're following a program, you hit a plateau sometimes and it's no longer working. So what do? You reassess. When you're following a program and you get an injury, your system isn't going to work anymore. You got to reassess. When you're following a program because you're experimenting in the beginning and you realize you're not getting the results you want, you got to reassess and create a new program. It's the same thing in life, right? If something is not working, find a new system. How do you find a new system? First, you have to actually understand your body. You have to listen to your body. You have to build a relationship with your body. But first and foremost, you have to be clear. You have to be able to see objectively, what system have I been following? What have I been doing? Let's see what has been working and what has not been working. And let's try to figure out what is it that I want instead, and what are some actionable things that I can create today that will create a new program. So I actually wrote an ebook called Reality Mapping, where you take an audit of your current reality, your current program, and you see what's been working, what has not been working, and then you start to design the reality you do want instead and figure out, what do I want to feel? What do I want to be experiencing that I'm not? What have I been wanting in my life that I have not been able to achieve because my program, my system is not working, okay? And then the third chapter is actual actionable steps, because I feel like so much in the manifestation, the metaphysical, the psychology, the therapy, we forget that you have to understand the feeling, right? You have to see it, you have to feel it, you have to experience it, you have to move through it, but then you have to create a solution for what we're going to do about this thing instead. So we're not repeating patterns, so we're not continuing to follow programs that no longer serve us. But we can only do that if we can look objectively at the program that we've been following, decide what we want instead, and then create a clear-cut program that we can start to follow the steps of it, implement actual actionable steps into our daily life. So I created an ebook called Reality Mapping, and basically do exactly that. If you want it, you know where it is. Actually, I'm doing a sale for August, until the end of August, so go check that out.